Hey loves, today I'm here to talk to you all about exclusive pumping. I am very excited to talk about this just because we have finally hit our year mark. My daughter turned 1 year old and I am still exclusive pumping, and it's Mother's Day, so I felt compelled to do this video. I've had a lot of questions from other mommy friends about exclusive pumping, so I felt like I should make this video. Again, these are just my suggestions and my journey. You can, by all means, do things differently if you feel, because this is your family and your body. So if this interests you, then please keep watching. The reason why I started EPing in the first place was because I really felt that it would help out for me and my family. For instance, whenever my family comes over and I need to run to the store, or I'm able to do other things or get ready even, then I can have my husband or my daughter's aunt or her grandparents come, and they can always take care of her and feed her without her having to be on my breast and me having to take her everywhere with me. It's all about convenience for my family. Exclusive pumping is extremely hard, but yet it is really rewarding. In order to be able to let other family members take care of your kids while you are out, or you want to go on a date night and you know that your kid can be fed and you don't have to worry, and it's your milk, I think that that's great. You have to just keep working at it. So basically, I got pregnant and my husband and I decided that we wanted to try and breastfeed as much as possible, or give my daughter breast milk any way that we could. And we felt that for sure we did not want to use supplement, and if we did not need to, we weren't sure because this was my first child, so we didn't know if I was going to be able to produce any milk, and I have been able to, so that was great. I had some complications during my pregnancy, unfortunately, so I had to have an emergency cesarean, and I had my daughter prematurely by about 6 weeks. When she was born, I did not have any milk at all, and the nurses kept telling me, you need to pump every 2 hours and your milk will come. Your body has known that it's making a baby, so you will be producing milk very soon. So it took me about 3 days, and about every 2 to 3 hours at the hospital, I pumped. I used a medical grade Medela Symphony at the hospital. I had to rent one. And I started my pumping every 2 hours and nothing came out. But by day 3, I woke up that morning and my breast hurt so bad, extremely painful, and I knew I had milk. Only problem is I produced probably less than an ounce on both breasts, and that is okay. The nurse says as long as you just keep trying and keep trying and keep pumping, it will come. And over time, she was right. Over time, my milk supply has built up tremendously. After a week of Melina being in the hospital, we got to take her home, and we had to rent a pump from Babies R Us. Again, since my daughter came prematurely, we didn't have time to buy a pump. I didn't even know which pump to get, so I went to Babies R Us, and you can rent a pump from them. I think I paid $75 at the time. This was last year, and I used it for 30 days. Now, the key to pumping good is you want to have a good quality pump. The pump that I use is the Medela Pump and Style Advance. It is a double electric pump. Right here are for the tubing, and it is a tote. So basically you can take this with you when you travel or anything like that, and it comes with a cooler that you can put the milk in and store it, and an ice pack. So that was really nice. Basically, you're going to be pumping about every 2 hours, or I pumped every 2 hours, every 2 to 3 hours, unless it was at night. I pumped for about 10 to 15 minutes at a time, and during the night, I would wake up about every 4 hours and have to pump then. I have been pumping for about 8 months, every 2 hours, and it is now lessened to, I'm at a year now, and it's lessened to almost 3 times a day, and that's it. If I wasn't feeding my daughter the milk that I had pumped, I would store it in these storage bags right here. And inside each bag, they look like this. And they come out like this. These are my favorite ones. I haven't had any leakage or anything like that. They have a double strip right here. And you just tear off the top. You can write on here the date and how much is inside. And what you're gonna do is put the milk inside, lay it flat in the freezer, and then store it, once it's frozen, store it sitting up. And that way you're able to have more space. Another good thing about breast pumping is you want to look at the breast shields. They come in 5 different sizes, but the 3 main ones are 21, 24, and 28. Most women use the 24, so this is what this looks like. Basically, you're going to put this around your areola on your nipple, but this should not have to cover the areola. The areola does not matter, it's the nipple part. Another tip to have is you want to be able to turn the pump on low to medium speed. You don't want to turn it all the way up. The reason for that is because when you turn it too high, the pressure with your nipple and from the pump, you won't be able to get any milk out. It's just like eat a milkshake through a straw. If you suck it too hard, then the straw flattens and then you won't be able to get any of your milkshake out. It is ideal every time you pump to have clean, sanitized kits. That means you need to have the bottle, a top, a breast shield, everything that you need in order to pump. All that needs to be brand new, not brand new, but cleaned. So you want to be able to have many of those items on hand. I like to clean everything at night. I have about 4 kits, so that way I'm able to just change them out and then use them and not having to wash them and clean them every time. And then another tip to have when you're washing your pumping supplies is you want to use a soap that is free of dyes and free of perfumes. I suggest the 7th generation natural liquid dish soap. It doesn't have any smell, it's clear, and I think this is a really, really great brand to use. There are many other ones at the grocery store, but I've come to find that this one is the best that works well with the pumping items that I have to wash every night. You want to wash them in hot water and soap, and then you want to sanitize them at least once a week. And what you're going to do is get a pot of boiling water and put all of your pumping necessities in there, and you're going to boil it for about 10 minutes and then let them dry on a bottle rack. So I really hope that this video was informative for you and you were able to get some tips from it. If I left anything out or if you have any other questions, please comment down below and I will get back with you as soon as I can. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.